This video is addressing the woman who's claiming to be the daughter of King Edward VIII. Her name is Emily Elizabeth. She's using the Windsor name, and last name spelled Cragg. She was interviewed by Alfred Weber, and she's got quite a few videos, and she's written a book, and evidently she's got somebody behind her. I wonder when she found out, or supposedly found out, she was supposed to be the daughter of King Edward VIII. Because a friend of mine gave me a video so I could upload what I could of what's happened in my life to me. I was kidnapped 41, I was born in 39, kidnapped in 41, brought to Moulton, Alabama, and that's not far from Huntsville, which that's where NASA began. I was brought to a pigsty, really, and given the name of a twin, Peggy Ann Dempsey. I married a Childers. But my name is Margaret Ann Windsor, and I'm Victoria II, heir to the British Crown, and King Edward VIII is my father, and Claudia Ruth O'Keefe Windsor is my mother. She was an American sister to artist Georgia O'Keefe. My father never married Wallace Simpson. A double did, an imposter, and they became the illegal, this is an illegal title given to imposters. It's fraud, it's whatever you want to call it. It's so sick that it's been allowed to happen. There was never any Duke and Duchess of Windsor. They're fraud. They're liars. He stole my father's identity. I don't know who the hell he is, but they're buried, I think, near Windsor Castle. Now then, this woman, when did she decide? I didn't find out about my real name until 1983 when I was in a political campaign, and one of the doctors I had written about, and I did not get it published, and I've put up here on so many videos, is shocking. And this woman, somebody's behind her. I'm kept penniless, and she's got somebody that she's got the money to get books published, and they're published. She can file in British court claiming to be the only daughter of King Edward VIII. Well, there's a big problem with that, darling. You know, at first I thought, well, you're claiming to be a half-sister of mine. I don't want to say you aren't till I look. I couldn't find anything about you other than the videos, and I don't know your mother's name or any of that. I know you sound Southern, you sound American, and you said you were illegitimate. Well, there's corresponding elements to it, and I wonder who put you up to it. Because I was brought to this country and given the name of Peggy Dempsey Childers, and I grew up being called bastard, and back in those days, being born illegitimate was like a child committed a crime. So I had to assume this dead girl's identity, and Carl was the twin, both of them killed by line of their mother, and the family covered it up. Now then, I didn't swim across the pond. I was brought there probably by the Kennedys, he was ambassador to England, appointed by President Roosevelt. So the Illuminati did it, were behind it, and my own Uncle George, the illegal, was sick. But this woman is saying things, and she's using gestures on her videos that are really associated, that I do. So it was quite confusing when I first started watching it. She speaks with her hands like I do. I do a lot of talking with my hands, and I don't get to the point. I give so much background information, you get to the point if people are wondering where I'm going. Anyway, the whole thing's a sick joke. She's saying, I just found out when she was born. I was trying to find that out. I believe she was born in 1944, so that's 5 years after I was born. That's when my mom and dad, their identity stolen, were trying to do everything in the book to stay alive and to get me back. They did nothing else but that. They tried in every way to get me back. And I wish I could have seen my father again. He was alive when I came to Roanoke, October the 20th of 86. He was still alive. My mother I did get to see. She was in the Roanoke Library downtown, and I got to see her briefly. Now then, my mother, when she married my father, was, well, I don't know how old she was when she married my father, but when I was born, my mother was 40 years old. I know that. And my father was 45. So they were together. The imposter had assumed my father's identity. There's no way in H-E-double-L this person claiming to be the daughter of King Edward VIII is anything but a fraud. Somebody's put her up to it. Yet look, she's addressed as this respectable person. God, I hope, and it would take God to do it, that the truth is told about all of this and how I've been treated in this country. And my sons, I don't know where they are, they're heirs after me. My dream and hope and prayer was to clear my father's name and mine, quite frankly. You should see what they've done to me here in this land of the free and home of the brave and waving that flag in my face. Oh, you'd think my name is mud. Anything but what it is. The one thing she did get right in there, only I don't know who's behind her, she's getting some of the characteristics, and I do have the characteristics. I'm over-caring, for one thing, intuitive. I've got very good genes. I don't know why this woman's doing this, but she's not the daughter of my father, Edward VIII. And by the way, anybody want to unseal that? I'm going to talk with my hands here. And I'm laughing because I've been, every moment, every step I've taken has been through hell. And I can't get an attorney. I'm kept on a leash here and can hardly move yet. This woman can flounce around and make videos and irrational claims and everything. So where was I going on that? When she was born in 44, so this imposter must be her father. That's all I can say. It sure wasn't my dad. So I don't know. I started to add some more to it, but what can I, other than the 99-year seal? I do have a birth certificate if they haven't destroyed it. The reason they put the 99-year seal on my dad's forced abdication, well, he wasn't even married to this American whore, and I'm going to call it like it is because that's exactly who she is. The one that has been defamed is my father, my mother, me, and my sons here in this country. So unseal the 99-year seal and see if there's anything left there. They did it to cover up the removal of my father, and my own uncle helped do it, George, the illegal six. Elizabeth has kept on with it, the facade and the lie and the using money and the takedown of my country, Great Britain, and unseal it. And if it's not there, for God's sake, anybody would know that a 99-year seal put on my father's forced abdication, is what it was a cover-up. Undo it. Let's see who's telling the truth. Let me get before court up there. It would be kind of hard. I've been through I laugh because there's no way I can get through the pain. And I don't know who this woman is, but to me she should be locked up. And, she's a liar, a cold-blooded liar.